How was dinner?
It went down like that. No. Hey, what's up, everybody? Let's, let's not clap for bombs right now. It's not the right time. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what's up, Johnny Bean? Music Therapy Laz here. Yeah, we got to double up on the
Hey.
claps, and it sounds
Can you hear
like
me?
real applause. I can hear you. Can you
can
hear me?
okay?
Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
Good. I hear you. I wonder, is there anyone else out there? Oh, look, there's Janice. I can hear somebody else in your place.
Yeah, I know. We got to cover that up. That's what I was saying.
Put some background music in. How do we do that?
You have to do it. You got to do it.
All right, let's say background. Let's say it says background. I can do background videos.
You'll see background music there, and
background music. Oh, okay. I can turn it way down.
And then you just play one of the tunes.
Let's do the. There's this one called "Feeding the Ducks." Let's see what that's about. Do you hear it? Sounds like something from Kill Bill when they're like, the crazy eights are getting together, ready to chop her up and stuff, and then she just kicks butt on all of them. Anyway, we'll
Can you
try
boost
this.
it? Can you boost it up?
How's that?
Boost.
One more?
Yeah. There you go. There it is.
Oh my god. What's this one? Into Space. Let's try that. No, I'm kind of digging this groove. I almost want to play a guitar right now. Anyway. What's up, everybody? It's Music Therapy Last here with my guest, as always, whenever he's available, Johnny Bean. You got to give a proper introduction to Johnny Bean.
Thank you so much, everybody.
All the way from Santa Cruz, California.
All the way from San Francisco.
San Fran. Don't call it Frisco.
I'm still living in Frisco. You don't call it Frisco, man.
Don't call it Frisco, the San Francisco treat.
And with this music, don't call it frisky.
Exactly. All right, we're gonna try this lo-fi here. That's even worse. All right, we're gonna go to cinematic acoustic something or another. I think we're at the Japanese tea garden now. Anyway, I'm turning it off. All right, that's that. All right, no more. We're gonna choose our own. We're gonna create our own background music, Johnny Bean. What are you saying? Anyway, I say to that. Well, anyway, hey, it's the Gear and Demo show where normally we mess around with some gear or talk about gear.
Normally,
demo some gear. Normally, I mean.
Well, it's too bad I'm saving the gear for my show tomorrow night.
My goodness.
I've got the Lakato unique mini guitar amplifier I had teased before I went to TwitchCon in Las Vegas, you guys, that I was going to do an unboxing.
Amazing.
I'll be doing this tomorrow night on my show, Talking Guitars, Friday nights.
Just any kind of old guitars, right? Just talking guitars, not like guitar gear.
All guitars.
Like guitar gear.
Everything.
Like
guitars, gear, pedals, whatever it is. Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. My house.
Oh.
Thank you, Janice.
Ock-Ears, you know, he has a new show called Octopus's Garden. Or is it Octopus Garden? Yeah, I think it's Octopus's Garden. Anyway, he's out. He's out and about on the local scene, man. He's at a show. How about that? Congratulations.
Very good.
Because I invited him, like, hey, you want to hang out? But I forgot if I sent him a link, and I didn't. Mm-hmm. But I got so much stuff to cover anyway. I know you've got a busy schedule tonight too, right? You can't hang for long either, right?
I should be learning songs for a gig. I have a gig.
Awesome.
And I've got songs I need to learn. I have a rehearsal Tuesday. I'm so used to say a Tuesday like that. I have a rehearsal Tuesday in Oakland, California. Oh. So I'll be bringing you guys some sort of cool, something on this Tuesday. So, but I have a gig. I need to be learning some songs.
Well, before you go, I have to show you this hat. Let me solo me in on this because I had to modify it a little bit.
Oh, I see that.
You see the modification?
I see that. Yeah.
Well, otherwise it would have this on it. I think it. What side is it on?
How much of the was it those colors already? The Amsterdam,
Yeah,
the red,
they
black,
had.
and white.
I was in Amsterdam and I was pretty upset that there was no Van Halen paraphernalia at the airport at all. Like you wouldn't even know that Edward Van Halen was born there. And so I got this Amsterdam triple X hat. I just covered up the triple X thing with the Van Halen logo because that's way more cool. That's what I think. I don't know what the X's are about, but you know. Hey, we got people from Twitch hanging out here. Did you post up your Twitch like, hey, come from there thing? That's
No,
awesome.
we're live over there though.
Oh, that's awesome. So you're dual streaming, Johnny. That's awesome. I love that. Mikins.
You're
What's up,
dual
Mikins?
streaming.
I
You're the
guess
one that
well,
hit the button, not me.
I don't remember anything like that.
Hey,
so however that happened, thank you.
Scott.
us. Scott. What's up, Scott?
Scott, what's up, man? Good to see you. And thank you for all your messages.
What genre of music will you be learning, Johnny Bean?
Oh, me.
Mhm.
I would say rock / alternative pop is what I would say.
Like name a band that plays the kind of music that you're talking about. Is it like the Smiths or something like that?
No,
That's kind
like,
of alternative rock.
like
poppy.
Muse. Do you guys know
Okay,
the
that's a
band
little higher
Muse?
energy. And I love Muse.
It's kind of like Muse-ish type of stuff
Muse-ish.
with some, yeah.
It's like, okay, little Foo Fighter-ish kind of stuff in there, or is it more keyboardy?
No. It's more keyboard. It's more keyboard. It's more piano. It's more piano singer-songwriter with rock guitar. You know, the stuff that I do with the echoes and the delays and the reverbs. The Andy Summers, stuff.
Kind of modern alternative rock. That's what I'd call that.
I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah, modern alternative rock.
Thimker.
Thimker, what's up? Greeting, he says, from Twitch. Let's say, what's up, Laz?
That's Laz.
Question mark? That's
Laz
me.
Right there.
What's up, man? Thanks for joining, Thimker. I wonder what is usually it would be like thinker, but I guess it's Thimker. So I'm not sure what that means, but greetings from wherever you hail. We've got Mikins asking or commenting, I found Johnny's channel on YouTube by Googling live music in Santa Cruz, and he was there jamming with a chick in Berkeley live, and I was there 5 or 6 years ago. Okay, I was at the one where I was probably the only one there. there was more people, but it was like just when all this stuff that went down finally ended and people weren't quite ready to get out and about. But that was a cool show in Berkeley. Or was that Oakland? Oh, I'm thinking Oakland. Anyway.
One of mine?
Cool. Yeah. Remember? You borrowed
that would have been Oakland, and that would have been the same
thing.
That would have been very similar to what I'm about to do. It's the same band.
Awesome. Oh, that's awesome. They're great.
Group.
Okay, so they're a very, very cool group. Yeah. How many songs you got to learn?
I'm not exactly sure yet. That's why I should probably be doing
you probably should leave and go do that. But you don't have to. But anyway, thank you, Johnny Bean, for joining us for a moment.
I'll hang out for a few minutes.
Yeah.
I'll hang out just long enough so I can spam the chat with my show tomorrow night.
Spam away. I didn't have a whole lot planned yet for tonight. Outside of that, I did kind of tease that I have this Greek guitar that I was gonna demo, and it was kind of like a fake kind of teaser. Kind of, what do they call those things when YouTubers like put up something that's not really true, but they like make a thing about it, and then it's like it's not really true or something. It was a joke. He says, I came up with a name because I started chatting back when guys could be very rude. Okay. And request. So I picked a name that everyone assumes is a guy. Okay. But anyway, I don't know what you're trying to say there, but it's cool. I think it's a cool, interesting kind of thinker. Ryan Hall asking, did I get a box yet today? I got home. I had to deal with a signing. Then I had to light somebody's pilot light on their heater that wasn't working, and then I came in here and took a couple bites of chicken leg here Thank goodness it wasn't Limon's leg, and turned on the thing, and bada bing, bada boom, here we are. So I haven't had a chance to look, but my sweetie did not say, "Oh, you had a box," but there could be one out in the patio. There could be one. Could be. So let's say hi to everyone in the chat. What do you say, Johnny? I could also even do this thing where I haven't done this in a while, but normally I would present like supporters of the channel like this.
You should probably do that.
Yeah. And I don't do this enough, you know? I really should. Because without these people, why would I be doing this, right? I mean, what would be the point? I mean, it's because of people that love what you do enough to actually send money to you or stuff to. Like Ryan Hall is trying to remind me here that, hey, did you get a package? I sent you a package. He sent me some things like this. So, but let's say, what's this message over here? Oh, okay. So PayPal supporters, Mike Olson is one, Gunner Man 54 is one, Charles 75N is one, Keith Holmes is one, William DeSilva is one, definitely our buddy Hobo Roadie is one. He sends me like all kinds of stuff. He's amazing. Johnny Bean, too many times or too many things he's supported me with. Janice as well, so many things. L&M Guitar Corner, many, many things. Octopus Ears, the Albatross and more. If you guys don't know who what the Albatross is, just wait till next week. And then Patty Dill. Many things that she sent. She even asked me for people's addresses that she wants to send more stuff to people, so that's awesome. And Michael B. I still haven't gone to that lobster place, dude. It's gonna be almost a year now. We can't seem to get to San Francisco when that place is open because they're only open on the weekdays. And I don't know if you know what San Francisco is like in the weekdays, but once you get in, you can't get out, kind of like Roach Motel kind of situation there. It's very difficult to get out of that place without being stuck in traffic for 2 to 3 hours, unless you go on BART if you want to risk that. And then we've got moderators, of whom, you know, some of them are here, right? Janice is one. I didn't put her name up there. I should have. She's like the moderator of your channel as well. Or no, she's not a moderator with you, is she?
No,
not yet. Okay.
I said, hey, Janice, I'll give you a wrench. And she, I think she declined
said, no,
it.
thanks. She declined your wrench.
She didn't want it. Yeah, so you're the only one with the wrench.
Am I the only one? Okay,
yeah.
Well, I feel
you and
I
Nightbot.
feel honored. Me and Nightbot. Nightbot kind of does a pretty okay job, though, right?
Nightbot does a great job. Yeah. So that's pretty much why
Nightbot.
That's pretty much why Nightbot is my moderator.
So. Oh, you missed the BART? Yeah, when it was safe and whatnot. You know, every time I've gone, I never had a problem. But maybe I just happen to be missing when it's not cool. Then we got Ryan Hall, Tim Thomas. All these people are supporters. Everyone supports this channel just by coming here, you know. What does Michael say here? He's saying, hello, all. Good timing. I just ate lobster last time. Well, you live in Lobsterland, dude. I envy you that you live in Lobsterland. Yeah. Amazing. And then Zach Thong, I'm going to send your package tomorrow because tonight we're doing another giveaway. As a matter of fact, let's get that thing going. The giveaway tool. Let me look that up. StreamYard giveaway tool. I'm going to be giving away another gift from Tatooine tonight, as you saw in the the thumbnail, perhaps. Do you know what that's about, Johnny?
I have no idea.
All right. Well, I can show you guys a picture. I was actually on Tatooine just like a week ago. Well, a little more than a week ago. At least
down on Tatooine.
It seemed like Tatooine.
Down on Tatooine.
Down on Tatooine. So you don't have to say anything special this time in the chat. I'm not going to make you work for it. Back from Tatooine with giveaways and more is the start collecting comments. And we already got 13 entries. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. So let's take the supporter screen off here. And I've got to add names to that, by the way. I know I do. Holly Lewis. What's up, Holly Lewis? What's going on? And Matt Stewart, my friend from Central California. That's all I'm saying. And then we've got Scott Nickerson also saying hi to friends in the chat. Who else is here? I don't know, all kinds of cool people here. Everybody that's here is cool. Kentucky boy, dude, I saw you in the Twitch chat last night with Johnny. I haven't joined that Twitch chat thing in forever. I actually haven't been in the Discord until like forever, since Zach was like, hey, look me up on Discord is where I'll send you my info. Hobo Rody has the Bart story. Okay, I got rousted by the Bart cops quite a bit. Y'all feeling better not having dirty hippies riding on the train with you? Well, congratulations. You are an official Bart hippie of the Bay Area. Nothing wrong with that, man. The Bay Area is like that's what the Bay Area is all about, hippies and stuff, right? Anyway,
yeah. Dirty hippies rolling around the town.
Rolling around. Mr. Mix also here somewhere. He was in early. Zach showing up pretty early on, maybe one of the first. Janice, of course, in the house. Charles 75N still has a show on Sundays. So I'm hoping that our 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock slot is fine. Because I think I used to do it at 9:30. It's hard to remember these things, but you know how it is. You forget like what's going on the last show, right, Johnny? It's like there's too much going on. The Stream Elements. We're so happy to have Stream Elements here. And MPN. Now, I still have a hard time like remembering who's from where. Now, is MPN in the States? He is, right?
Yes.
I mix him up with the other guy that's in Australia. So MPN 5150. Where are you from, man? Remind me. I think it's Arizona, right?
No. MPN was on with us on Saturday night.
Yeah, but
if you watch the Saturday show, I remember at the very beginning, I asked him where
40 Grit.
He told us.
40 Grit is from Arizona because he goes shopping over at
He's from Arizona.
Sims. Yeah. And I'm guessing then he's he answered. That's Allentown. Okay, that's wait a minute. Yeah, okay, yeah. Allentown. That's right. We were singing the Billy Joel song, right? Da 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 Allentown. Something. I forget the song. And Jeff T is in with the L, A, and the Z's. Oops, I forgot the A. What's up, Jeff? All right, you guys. So, no massive, major, super duper demos tonight. Outside of that, I did want to show you guys my new unboxing knife. So let's, because there will be unboxings in the future, as always. I'm already itching to pull the trigger on a thing or two. So let me solo me real quick. So check that out.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It's like handmade.
That's a knife?
It is a knife. This is actually, it has like this very skinny little, I don't know what kind of belt you use to put through that like little tiny belt.
Is that a hole? Is that in a holster or is that the entire knife?
That's the holster. So it's got on the holster, it's got Petra, the treasury. Petra from Indiana Jones, the Last Crusade, Johnny Bean. Yeah. And
did you see that last Indiana Jones?
I did. I finally did see that actually, and I thought it was cool. I mean, they finished off the story, happy ending with the girl and all. It was. I thought it was for an Indiana Jones. Don't give the ending away. Well, I'm not going to say much more than that, but that kind of is obvious. Anyway, but yeah. Oh, back to me. Hold on. Forgot to take
back to you. Out. Take it away, and I'll be right back too.
Whoa! Look at that thing. Oh, is that not like the most perfect unboxing knife? It's got a nice sharp tip. You can get it right into that box and just slice it open like that. Oh my god! What's a good sound for that? Oh my god! Anyway, so. That's what I have. Johnny Bean just disappeared. I don't know what happened. Maybe his internet got disconnected. But that's what I got from Petra, which is in Jordan, y'all. And there's Johnny Bean like that right there. And yeah, man, it was an amazing trip. So I did do some actual like work today, like towards the channel though, just so y'all know. Bright Hobo Roadie, it's a letter opener. It's a Jordanian letter opener. Yeah. What else are you guys saying here? Filet of fish, says Holly Lewis. Hold on a second. I got a cough. Okay. Got that out of my system. Scott Nickerson also here saying, "Oh my God, dude, there is a bird on your shoulder." That is limon. If you don't know, we are a bird family. Limon is our happy little Pacific parrotlet. And he actually is known as a yellow-faced Pacific parrotlet. Notice the yellow face. And they're from a specific valley in the northern parts of Peru, where my sweetie is from. And oh, Laz, I'm definitely going to do a. Ryan asks, am I going to use? Absolutely, I'm going to use this knife to open your box because you sent me a box of knives, which is kind of ironic. Where's that ironic? Anyway, it's serendipitous. But yeah, thanks, Scott. Yeah, we're a bird family because where we live, we can't have dogs or cats, so we could have other smaller pets. But Limon is not just a pet. He's looking to go to sleep now. He's got his head in sleepy position. Limon is like a member of the family. Oh, Johnny's back. Let's bring him back. Are you back in? You want to unmute your mic, or I'll let you do it. Okay. All right. Hey, Martian Marie. What's going on? So, have y'all swam in Titicaca? I did actually float on Lake Titicaca. Actually, the way they properly pronounce that is Lake Titicaca. And I did float on the river. We went to I'm trying to remember the name of the people that live on islands built out of reeds that they thatch together and create like floating islands and actually live on these islands in the lake. It's an actual civilization.
Do they call them floaters?
Pretty good one, Johnny. I don't know.
Is that a Sabian?
Anyway, but Sabian. But I'm trying to remember the name of them. But maybe I'll look it up real quick. But yeah, I've been there to Lake Titicaca in Puno. You know what the Peruvians say about that, by the way? I think it's Titi for Peru, Caca for Bolivia. That's what they say. I don't know. I guess it's funny. All right, so Janice says that she's got floaters.
Come on,
Janice. Oh my God! All right, this show's already starting off with a bang. All right. So what I wanted to share with you guys today basically was this one guitar I'm going to demo. And they have these Greek guitars called bouzouki. Have you ever heard of these? Not bazooka, bouzouki.
Belzuki.
Belzuki? No, it's bouzouki.
No, it's a Belzuki?
It's a bouzouki. It's a bouzouki.
A bouzouki.
Yeah.
You're talking about like the KRAMER that we were talking about. The what do you call it?
It's a bouzouki. That's what they call them, man. Yeah. So I have a mini bouzouki because I didn't have enough space in my luggage coming back to actually get one and bring one back. Right, Limon? You have something to say? So I brought a mini version of a bouzouki, and are you ready for this? Let's get it going. That's it right there. A mini bouzouki. It's kind of what they look like, but this is a mini version of bouzouki, just like that. But this is a keychain version, right there.
Oh my God. I was going to ask if it was actually playable.
Not really. I mean, I don't know. Limon, what do you think? You want to give it a try?
Limon could play that.
Give it a try. Oh, look at that. He plucked at it. He almost did it. Go, do it again. It'd be cool if he could like play Eruption on there right now. That'd be that would get 1 million views for sure. Anyway, so that's my demo of the night. I know it's kind of lame, but a lot of times my demos are lame.
If you want to demo that, put a key on it.
Right? Exactly. Anyway, so that's what I got for you. You know what I could do? I could probably hook it onto like this this asteroid pick, like just hook it on right inside the little hole right there, right? Anyway, so that's what I've got for you guys as a demo. So kind of lame demo, but I also demoed this, and I thought I'd just you know, share some other stories and whatnot with you. So one story that I have to share is, let me pull the picture up, is when I was at the mythical god of music in Greece. Do you know who the mythical god of music in Greece is, Johnny?
Not sure.
Oh, he's a very popular god in Greece. He's one of the most popular ones. Anyone can guess in the chat. Yeah, that's the gear portion, Holly. That's it. And demo version. So not Mythos. No. Nope. Not Lucifer, Holly. It's a Greek god. I think you're thinking like just medieval gods. Keep guessing. Somebody's going to look it up quick enough. Dimker's asking, can Google Bouzouki to see more? It's a kind of a lute. Yes, indeed it is. I actually played something very similar to the Bouzouki in the Bedouin camp that we stayed in at Wadi Rum Desert. And I jammed out on the it's not a Bouzouki. The Makfuto. No, it's not. No, Zucifer. Pretty good, Holly. What are you drinking, Holly? Anyway, probably the same thing I am. White wine tonight. A little bit of the morning fog for the evening Chardonnay from Venti Vineyards here in. No, it's, you spelled Zeus correctly there, but that is not correct. All right. Should I give you guys a little more time? All right, I'm going to just give you guys the answer. It's Apollo, the Greek god Apollo. It's also known as the god of music and basically good times. And as well as oracling and prophesizing things. That's why at his temple is where they have the Oracle of Delphi, as you've probably heard of the Oracles of Delphi, right, Johnny? Have you not read Homer, Johnny? That big book, like that thick? You're missing out. Anyway, all those like Greek like stories like about Medusa and all this stuff, right? It all comes out of there. But I was at the site of the Temple of Apollo, and I simply just wanted to put the Van Halen guitar, you know, where it belongs. And I let me solo this for you guys. And what happened, what ensued. Oh, come on. There we go. Treasury of the Athenians, okay? And you notice there's a Frankenstrat there, right? Well, they didn't like, at least this one lady didn't like that I stuck it on there and took a picture. And so she got what are you doing? You know, I'm like, she's like, you can't do that. I'm like, erase that picture. I'm like, why? You know, she's like, you can't just, you know. And I'm like, I didn't hurt it or like graffiti or something. And, you know, she's like, well, that's not, you know, you don't do that. And I'm like, well, you know that Van Halen is like the king of guitar, like the ultimate like king of rock and roll guitar. And if anybody would understand that, you know, that it's okay, it would be the Greek god of Apollo, because he's the god of music, you know. So I'm like, how can I not, you know, have a picture of, you know, the king of guitar at the site of the temple of Apollo? I mean, if anything, Apollo would be happy about that, right? Oh, my battery's dying. I better plug that in.
Hey, thank you for following on Twitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Sylvia _ Dante _ NJ. Thank you for the follow on Twitch.
Gotta send my sweetie a message. Bring me my charger. So there were shenanigans, is the point that occurred there, because she actually watched me while she wanted me to erase that picture. So then what happens is then I say, okay, well then she walked away, and I'm like, all right, she erased my picture, but I knew I was gonna like bring it back from the, from your like history of deleted photos.
From the garbage.
Yeah. But then what I did was, my sweetie says, well, why don't you just stand there and hold your guitar up, And I'm like, yeah. So I did that. And then she didn't like that either. She said that you can't do that either. I'm like, what? I can't even like stand here and like.
So who is this? Like the tour guide?
Like some tour, not the guide, but like some you know how they have these like
just somebody walking around?
No, she was like one of these like park ranger type people. You know what I mean?
Park rangers.
Yeah, it's like, because it's like a national park, right? So my sweetie's like, no, you should like hold up the guitar. So I'm holding up the guitar, and so this other lady, she takes a picture. She's like, oh, I know that. That's Van Halen. And I'm like, yeah. And so she's taking a picture of me.
How big is she?
The guitar.
Oh my goodness.
Taking a picture of me holding the guitar. So Lidani thought that
was
funny.
And I thought you were tall.
And right?
She's like
she's like gargantuan.
She's like just 9 foot.
So there's, here's me holding the picture up like this. And then the lady came over and says, you can't do that. I'm like, I'm just holding the guitar up, taking a picture of the guitar in front of the Apollo Treasury Temple. And she and I said to the lady, and Lidani was like freaking out, because I said to the lady, I'm like, lady, why do you have to make my day suck? I'm like, I'm here. I paid to come here. I came thousands of miles to visit the Apollo Temple, the Greek god of music. And you're telling me I can't hold up a guitar representing music from one of the greatest guitar players of all time, if not forever and ever, And you're telling me that Apollo would have a problem with this? I don't think so, and it was the funniest kind of interchange of argument, if you want to call it that, right? But I'm like, yeah, exactly, right, Holly? I'm like, that's nuts. And I'm like, lady, just okay, I'll stop taking pictures with the guitar, but can you just walk away, please? I mean, so that was near the end of our trip. So that was the very last day, practically, before we flew home. So you can imagine that 3 weeks with family, going on a 3-week trip with a very tight schedule. And it was tough because we wanted to see everything. We scheduled it, and I think we overscheduled things a bit. So one bit of advice, if you're going to travel with people you've never traveled with before, and you're planning to do a lot of stuff, you have like a tight itinerary, they trusted us to set it all up, right? So we set it all up, and we told them what we're going to do. But some of the stuff was like tight scheduled. And so we were go, and we're a little bit, I wouldn't say younger, but much more fit than some of the other group. And we had a great time together, irregardless. But definitely there were some tense moments here and there when people were lacking some sleep and whatnot because of some of the tight schedule. Like we had to wake up at 3:30 in the morning one time to catch a 4:30 van trip from Aswan in Egypt down to Abu Simbel, if you know what that is. Look it up. But I could show you pictures. But yeah, so the Greek god Apollo, I think, appreciated Van Halen, my gesture, if not you guys, right? So that was really cool seeing that. And then of course the oracles down below. That was kind of cool. I mean, it's hard to imagine a trip like this where you squeeze in not just Greece, but Egypt and Jordan all in one. It was so much to absorb. I'm still kind of like absorbing some of it, So let's see what the chat's saying here. I've been here the whole time. It was a keychain loot. Okay. Indiana, New Jersey. Yeah, it's a funny story. And then I think the other kind of like musical story too. I don't know if you caught some of my Instagram posts, but there were a few times when I happened to have the Van Halen guitar with me when I was like at like the Valley of the Kings, right? So I'm at the Valley of the Kings, so I'm like, well, of course I'm taking the king of rock and roll guitar, Van Halen's guitar out, and I gotta like place it in some prime kind of key locations, right? So that occurred as well, and that was all in fun. But wow, what a trip, I tell you. Egypt, there's just so much to see and do there. We even went and had this dish. There was this like, how like you come to America and there are certain places where.
Oh well, I think show's over. I think Laz is Laz. I think Laz's computer just passed away. Uh-oh. Yeah, I have to have my mic on mute because there's a phone conversation going on in the other room. That's why I'm not talking. But I'm gonna have to talk over this because this is how it is. So it looks like Laz had a great time, had a great vacation. It kind of sounds like he did some things he shouldn't have done, but that's okay. So yeah, he's gone. Laz is now officially gone. This is my show now. Thank you. Thank you guys. I guess while I get the chance, let me just give you guys my link for tomorrow night. I'm doing a show Friday night. I'm going back to talking just guitars in general Friday nights now. So it's called Talking Guitars Live Friday. So tune in tomorrow night. I think Ron Gunner will be with me, and that's right. This is my show now. Anyway, we'll have a great time tomorrow, so tune in. Yes, we will. We'll have an amazing time tomorrow night, so tune in. I've got an amplifier. I've got a mini amplifier to unbox and to demonstrate for you guys. It's called the Locado Unique Mini Amp. It's about this big, and it's very cool. Hey, what? Is Garguts here? You guys. Oh, there you are. You're back.
I'm back. It's about this. Let me turn that down.
Okay, so
I had to grab the power cable. Sorry. What were you talking about, Garguts?
What? Well, I was talking about gear because this is a gear show apparently.
Yeah,
but,
please talk about
now that you're
gear.
back, you can talk about
my trip.
Old ladies torturing you during your vacation.
I wonder if the giveaway tool is still active. Yeah, it says 18 entries. Okay, we're still good. Yeah, so yeah, no, go ahead. Tell me about Garguts' gear. Let me see.
What? No, is Garguts here? Somebody just said Garguts. I don't. Are you here, Garguts? Oh, there he is.
Garguts, dude. I saw your show last night, but I had to go to sleep. He angered the Egyptian gods. Dude, we saw Tutankhamun's mummy in the, I guess, flesh. So I don't have pictures of all that on my phone here because I had to download a lot of photos, onto like some USB, storage, whatnot, because we took thousands of pictures, Johnny. Thousands. But yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. So here's the Oracle of, you see this in like those movies, like the Oracle of Delphi. Delphi? And yeah,
it's like a postcard.
It does, right? It's amazing. It's amazing.
Silvio on Twitch. You got to see Jeff Beck a few months before he died. Right on, man.
One of Ladani's favorite photos.
Why am I in the picture with this? Just solo yourself and show that. Somebody's gonna clip that and be like, "Look what Johnny's looking at."
Johnny's looking at. All right, hold on. Here's another good one.
I wasn't looking at that.
All right. Look at that smile on her face. That's what cracks me up.
Dude, show.
Hold on.
Oh my god, dude!
I'm gonna get in trouble, probably, right? Anyway,
You're gonna get.
I'm gonna get.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, this is art, Johnny. This is like this is art, like in a museum. You know. Here's another one.
Is it?
This one's cool.
Where was the old lady when you were taking those photos?
This one's cool. Wah, wah. That reminds me of this face right here. Oh my god! Every time I see that face, that's what I think of. All right, and let's see.
You have a thumbnail for your video. Yeah, we like Alan Holdsworth, Silvio.
Oh, absolutely.
Holdsworth is cool. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Here's a bit of trivia for you. One of my bands was in an issue of Guitar Player magazine with Holdsworth on the cover. Did you guys know that?
Wow.
No, you guys didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Go back and find the 2008 Guitar Player cover with Alan Holdsworth. A band that I was in is featured in that magazine.
Cool.
It's true.
I believe you, Johnny.
It's all true. I was there.
Now, I'm trying to figure, ever since I saw this, ever since I saw this, I've been trying to figure out what this is about. But this was in the museum over there at the Apollo Temple Museum. I don't know what's going on there, but looks like a man in a jar. I mean, this one you can figure out. This guy's clearly wrestling like a pig or something. He's taking it down. Yeah, but it was rather interesting. Oh yeah, this definitely, this one's for you, Johnny.
Wow, thanks so much.
The backside of those two dudes. Anyway, so that was just some of the fun stuff that we saw. I don't know what I'm doing here tonight, really. But we were actually on the top of Mount Nebo. Johnny, do you know what the top of Mount Nebo is? Check this out.
No idea.
All right, let me show you this. Oh, it's the wrong photo. So, Mount Nebo is the mountaintop. You see across in that background there, that's that blue kind of blueness. That's the Dead Sea. And beyond that is the land of Israel, you know. And Mount Nebo is the mountaintop where Moses stood, as historically told, and proclaimed that that's the promised land. We finally found it after 40 years wandering in the desert. And so we went to the top there. See, I'm pointing at it right here. Look, it's over there. That way. And the story, look at the look on my face. Oh my God. Anyway, the story goes that he's actually buried up there somewhere, but nobody knows exactly where. So we thought that was interesting, you know. Considering all the things that were going on, obviously, globally, right there in the area. We didn't go to another spot that was more kind of religious or whatever because we thought it might be too risky. But yeah, that was one of the interesting places. Ryan, I didn't know where Mount. Cool. I didn't know anything about Mount Nebo. I mean, I've heard of Nemo, Finding Nemo, but I didn't know about Nebo. So never heard of Nebo.
I've heard of Naboo.
Naboo. I've heard of Naboo too.
Which
it's like a planet, right? we can talk about Star Wars now too.
It's we got 15 more minutes to go. It's the planet with the Garguts.
The Garguts,
right? Naboo.
I'm not sure about that, Johnny.
Garguts, are you still here? Planet Naboo with the Garguts.
Planet Naboo. So we actually were on. Sounds like Chewbacca right there. We actually were on. You guys want to see me floating in the Dead Sea? That's funny.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Because it's so salty. It's so you can't swim. Swimming doesn't work. It flops you up. It like
there you go, ladies.
There you go. Oh my God. And well, here's a perfect view, but no, okay. All right, this is maybe it's okay to show maybe this much.
Oh my gross.
I'm floating. Here I'm coming out like the creature of the Black Lagoon. I'm coming out of the Dead Sea. It's perfect that it's Halloween right now.
Yeah. It's not Halloween, it's November.
Yeah, here I'm coming out right now.
Oh my. Where'd you get these photos? The National Examiner?
You know the Wild Kingdom is coming back. Remember that show? You're too young. The Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom is coming back. But it's really odd because you float on the water. There's nothing. There's not even a boat in the Dead Sea because I don't think that it can float on it. It'd probably flop over because the I guess the physics of the salty water there. It's things would be like too buoyant on there. They just they don't sink in because it's like that's just the way it is. I don't know the proper scientific terms on how to describe this, but maybe the axe does. Serenity now. But it was really, really weird. The only way that you can kind of like be in the water without like drowning in the salty water is if you kind of like just laid back like in a seated position, like with your knees up, like kind of like this, where your knees are kind of like that, or just back on your back like that. Otherwise, yeah, you end up like almost drowning in it. Hey, Keith H. Surrender now. So that was interesting. And then, of course, Wadi Rum Desert and Petra. So Wadi Rum Desert, that's where they filmed like The Martian. And then you had all kinds of other really interesting scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the camels. Lots of camels. People taking camel rides and that kind of thing. Mos Eisley. Right here. In the background. But,
oh wow.
It was incredible, dude. Yeah, pretty incredible. I even shot some video. Here's some camel shots. By the way, if you guys haven't seen my Instagram or my Facebook page, Music Therapy Labs page on Facebook or Meta, right? I'll be posting up more pictures there, but I have posted some. Isn't that incredible? Look at that. Tauntauns running around over there.
Tauntauns?
Won't focus properly. The Jeep tour was rather short, but it was pretty cool. This is a nice, like, kind of like a panorama shot. But it was really, really beautiful. Haunting in a way, too. You know what I mean? I mean, it really does feel like you're on another planet out there. And this is where we stayed at this camp, the Bedouin camp. Up against
what? You stayed inside
mountain.
the mountain?
Basically, they had these like tent-like structures. And that's what you saw when you walked out, right? It's amazing. I was looking for R2 out there, but I think he took off to Obi-Wan's somewhere.
Where was the nearest 7-Eleven?
Rather far. They did have McDonald's there, though. Every country we went to had a McDonald's.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty wild. Check that out.
Oh yeah, I can
Pretty
see
incredible.
the McDonald's back there.
Yeah, there it is. So, we definitely, took lots of pictures and let's see. The sunset the night before, I've posted some stuff of this, but if you guys don't follow the Instagram, you might not have seen that, but that's the real sunset the night before that morning. And yeah, like Dune, right? Like the movie Dune. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to find
Dude, that's awesome.
Good picture. You can see my sweetie's back watching the sunset. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. And then we did go to this one spot where they had like one of them bridges, like those rock kind of formations.
Mm-hmm.
And let me get to that. That's kind of cool. This is a pretty cool shot.
What was it like during the nighttime there? Was it really quiet?
Really quiet, and that's the sunset. Yeah, there were no wolves or anything like that out there. They took the camels to bed, or they whatever. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, here we go. This is pretty cool. So we're over here up on top of the this formation here. Check this out. So that is us.
Oh,
that's
wow.
me in the blue shirt on the. Oh no, actually, I think I'm in the black shirt. Kind of holding up the.
One of those is you.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm
two.
the pink Batman there. Let me see. Okay, this one's maybe a little better. Yeah, I'm the one on the very left side next to my sweetie in the green there. So that was pretty cool. We had to climb up there, so that was not easy. You have to like see these people over here on this side right here. They're climbing up the rock. This guy. Oops.
The rock.
The rock. Anyway, so that was cool. But the coolest part is as we were driving up to that, I've never seen a formation like this in the sky before. But the sun, was up in the sky, right? And there was this like it looked like a rainbow spot. Like you can kind of see it there. Here's a much better shot of it. See that right there? It was like this spot of rainbow, but it wasn't like a rainbow. It was just like a spot.
We get those down here.
Yeah, we see them all the time. Very interesting because of the way the I guess you call these like cirrus clouds. They're these very light clouds like that. And I think there's another one. Yeah. And I thought that was really cool. Look at that. It's like a portal to another dimension. Anyway. Oh my God. But very, very cool. And of course, if you've seen like one like Egyptian temple, you've seen them all. They are all a little bit different, but they're all kind of the same too. But Petra, like if you guys seen the Last Crusades, right? There it is, right there, Petra. This was the second day we went there, and it was way more crowded than the first day. Let's see. Yeah, there's my sweetie there. You can see the crowd. Pretty packed, like busloads of people, And that's just one like rock formation where they carved that, what they call the treasury temple or tomb, out of the rock. There are lots more in that, like what you I guess would call a city, where the Nabatean people lived, but lots of camels, right? And let's see. And there's another one that we went to the day before called the monastery. But like these are just some other ones along the way. Like you're walking along the path, and there's another section of these carved out tombs. This one's called the Royal Tombs. It's like a whole section of them up there. So they're all along. So it's not just that one. You think, oh, it's just that one. No, it's like everywhere. You have this whole valley with them. And then we actually bought frankincense and myrrh from some guy there. Let's see if we can find the frankincense guy. You know what frankincense is, right, Johnny? It's what Eddie
Van
used
Halen money.
It's Van Halen money. It's the stuff that Van Halen.
51.50 cents.
So, I think this is myrrh, and then you got frankincense. It's actually a sap that grows out of a tree, and it's got like germ killing and other kind of medicinal properties. He's pointing out different variations or varieties of this stuff. But you can like burn it, so you can like light it or heat it. We bought the special little kind of thing. Now there's Lydane's pointing at it, and there's the guy, the frankincense dealer. Come on, focus. It's not going to focus. Anyway, so he had his own little royal tomb gift shop, is what it was called. But yeah, so we, that was cool. We bought frankincense and myrrh. So yeah, too many stems and seeds. The axe. Good one. How do you get there and how do you get out? So really good question. There's an actual state park. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site called Petra, and you have to pay to get in. We got the Jordanian pass, which allows you to get in to a number of different sites in Jordan, but you have to go through what's called the Sikh. This here. And you just follow that along, just like in the Indiana Jones movie where they're riding the horses in there, right? I think I've got a video of us walking. But like throughout the whole, the walk, you're going, it's like a good 30, 40-minute walk from the entrance through this like cavernous kind of carved out little place, right? Little. Not the right word for it. And it's amazing once you get to the actual site of Petra. You kind of, I think I had a video. Okay, and look at all these people. So many people there at this point, this day. The day before, we got up at 6 a.m. so that we can get there before all these people came on their buses and all that, And then there you see Petra through the cracks. And it was just amazing to actually be there, to be in this place. And what an amazing story about the civilization that existed then before the Romans basically took it over. And then earthquakes actually are what drove the people away. So I thought it was like the Roman invasion and all that kind of changed their civilization to some degree, but really it was the earthquakes that occurred several 100 years apart here and there that finally drove the people away from the site. But that is all carved straight out of the rock. That's what's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, check out Johnny Bean live tomorrow night. Yeah, isn't it amazing?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm jacked up on I'm jacked up on all the chocolate I stole from my girl's Halloween candy, dude. That I didn't buy candy this year. We were still like suffering from jet lag, and we fell asleep. Like we were watching. I think we were watching some kind of Halloween related kind of movie. YouTube has a jail. Oh, yeah, that's YouTube jail. Anyway, but my favorite part of the trip really was Jordan and Greece. I thought Egypt was really interesting, but to be honest, it's so touristy now. I think you don't really. It's hard to enjoy it, I think. But here's another site in Jordan, there in Petra, called the monastery. So that took a good 45 minutes. So a lot of this, like, you have to do a lot of like hiking to get to these places. And it was worth it, though. It was amazing. All that is carved out of the rock there. This was so incredible. And the story about the Bedouins and like their ancestry, the Nabateans, if you want to see a really interesting story about ancient civilization kind of thing, look up that on YouTube, Nabateans. I think it's spelled like this. It's like, that.
Maybe it's
Nabe. Maybe it's a Nabe. Nabateans. I don't know. Oops, pushed the wrong button. Anyway, something like that. But it's amazing, and it's a very interesting story about their civilization too, because they existed off of basically taking toll for people coming through the desert that were wanting to trade, their wares and get it to the Mediterranean. You had to go through that desert there, and they knew where the water was, so you're not going to get through there, very simply without knowing where to go and where the water's at. And a lot of invaders found out the hard way that they're not going to make it. They're not going to. This is us looking at from the top. That took a while to get up there too. This like little tea room, kind of tea hut, right above the treasury. So yeah, it was amazing. It was an amazing time. Yeah, sad what's going on in that area right now, obviously, but in a way, what was interesting about this trip is that on the trip you couldn't tell from our visits to these places while we were there. It didn't, like, if you didn't watch the news or whatnot, you wouldn't have known that was going on. And that does say a lot for how the area is modernizing and changing, because decades ago these countries would probably be joining some of the baddies, if you want to call them that. I don't know. I don't want to get too into that, but I think it's pretty sad what's going on there. Yeah. So, did they have what's back then? Flags? What is that? I'm not sure what that is.
The axe.
Did they have axes back then? Well, they did have metal and the Bronze Age and all that kind of stuff already occurred. But this is even BC. So their civilization existed BC. But they had water, and they actually is a picture I have here. Look it up, man. They had like a garden little, oasis there because they found out a way to dam the springs up in the mountains, so they were able to collect water, and they had plenty of water. They had no problem living there. They had like it was like they called it kind of some descriptions where it's kind of like a Las Vegas in the ancient world. And they were rich.
I was there.
They were rich too because they made so much money off of the traffic coming through, selling their wares that they didn't even have a police force. Everyone had the same high level of there was equity, uniform kind of income equity amongst the entire civilization, the Nabateans, because they all had they had plenty. And so part of the whole story about those tombs too is that they had that kind of money, or they had that kind of, they had the kind of ability to carve, have that kind of stuff carved out of the rock and afford that kind of thing. They didn't even have a police force, from what I understand. They didn't need one because there was no poverty, nobody needing to steal anything. So really interesting. Yeah, that was later, like because of the change of the climate and earthquakes and things like that. True. Yeah. What's going on with Ryan? Ryan, my blood pressure is been giving me migraines, dude. That's really bad blood pressure there, man. Yeah, I agree with Holly, and says to go straight to the ER, please. Yeah, you need to get yourself checked out there, man. They went to, yeah. Wow, that's not good. Worried, Ryan. Go get yourself checked out. But we're already beyond the hour. Johnny hung out with us for as long as he could. He's kind of still here, like this. But
yeah, dude, I'm still here. I just I have to be on mute.
Yeah, you need to go practice your songs. It's already like gonna be 9 o'clock soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I can end the show, but we've got a giveaway. So what are we gonna give away? I mean, there's way too much stuff to show you guys from this trip, you guys. So maybe I can just show you one picture from the pyramids, but I don't even have that on my phone anymore. Yeah, because I downloaded those onto like a drive, USB drive. So I'll post them on the Facebook page, on the Instagram page. But yeah, check out the pictures if you're interested there. But gotta say, man, it was a trip of a lifetime. I definitely want to go back to Greece again. Don't see a need to go back to Egypt again, really, because we saw everything pretty much there. But I'd like to go back to Jordan again because we didn't have as much time there. We were in Greece like for maybe a total of 5 days, but one day at the Acropolis, then the next day taking a ferry to Santorini, then 2 days there, then back. So we did a lot of time went by in traveling between places. And next time it'd be nice just to go to one of the places and just hang there for a week or two. And that's what a lot of people do. They'll go to Jordan for like a week or two, right? It'd be nice to spend a little more time in Greece because it was a beautiful, beautiful place. And yeah, it was amazing time. And it was especially with what's going on now in the area too, it was nice that it seems like the cultures and the people there were very warm and welcoming. It was no different than like if you went to South America or even somewhere in the United States to some park and went, looking around, visiting around. Things were organized, even in Egypt, even though it's a little bit more poverty there, obviously. Things were organized. It was well maintained. And yeah, I highly recommend it. Like if you can, like L&M knows. What's up? Martin, who went scuba diving somewhere like in Alexandria, or where were you at? Sharm el-Sheikh or something like that, right? What's going on? What are you doing? Are you awake at this time already? Getting ready for work or something? think it's only a 9-hour difference. So what time does that make it there? About 6 a.m. ish, almost 5:30, right?
Yeah. Time to wake up.
Yeah, I get up around that time too. So yeah, I don't know what. Oh, Safaga. Okay, I don't even know where that Safaga is. That's funny. You know that that guy, the Chipson USA guy.
Yeah.
This one's for Brent. Forerunner with the devil.
Oh my
Cheezel.
goodness.
Abandoned vehicle series. Jeep Trick.
Jeep Trick.
Yeah. 1994 Toyota 4Runner Shark Mist finish. Funny. Chipson. Love that guy's funny as hell.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here's the giveaway item for you guys. Since I was in Petra, again, we're gonna give away another one of these amazing, fabulous prizes. A Petra fridge magnet. What do you think? I have one of these for you, Jonathan. I'll bring it on Saturday. Do you have a fridge you can put this on? Somewhere. There's some.
Barely.
Anyway, if you can't find use for it, then you can give it away as well. But that's what the giveaway is. So let's spin the wheel. What do you guys say? And I thought I could show you guys this. This is like maybe just like a 5-6 minute clip. You guys got 5-6 more minutes? Hold on. I didn't have time. I was hoping I'd get home in time enough to like load this onto the computer, but I kind of didn't. So let me see if I can do this.
Is it an MP4? You can load it into your StreamYard from your phone.
It's just video I shot. This will be way faster. Let's see if it's loud enough.
Hey now, it's Music Therapy Laz here. Finally getting around to CC's KRAMER Baretta special
7 minutes.
mod that we're gonna continue on. We had Johnny Bean helping me with putting in the KRAMER Eruption pickup into that single pickup guitar, and I'm gonna do the next step.
I'll end it fast because it's kind of lame.
The paint finish on it. And I looked at a bunch of different reds, and I'm going to go with this one because I think it's got just the right red and orange kind of look to it. But we'll see once it goes on. If it's not close enough, then we'll switch it up. But I'm going to go with this VTH enamel paint here, mainly because of VHT, high temperature engine enamel paint. Mainly because
Van Halen tone.
What I'm going to be painting over
Van
is
Halen
that
tone
poly-finished guitar, and I want it to have a really strong, durable finish, so it doesn't easily dent, chip, whatever, come off. If I try a lacquer over that, it's probably not going to work well because lacquer doesn't always work well over finishes like that poly, I don't think, anyway. And so I'm going to be prepping
my arm is going to get tired,
this by testing it out first.
But I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to hold it up for you.
Here.
7 minutes.
And I got this set up in the backyard because it's a simple little process here, just making these samples. Doing
this
the
probably should have been the show,
Laz. A lot more complicated, as you can imagine,
I
especially
thought I
in
just
November
posted
already.
like
We're in November already, and
videos.
hopefully the weather's going to keep up. It looks like it's 70 degrees right there. Lamone's right over there. He's watching me from over there, making sure I'm not getting into trouble. And what I have is some of these pre-primed base molding or like casing pieces from a job that I had. And I've got some, I think this is probably 220 grit paper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rub the 220 grit paper against itself like this, okay? That knocks it down a little bit so it's not too strong. Just going to fold it, right, like that.
Going into some details here, Johnny.
And I'm just giving it a light sand over the surface
you
here. You can wear gloves and all that kind of stuff if you want, but, trying to do this quick and dirty here.
Limon's holding the camera.
Late morning here where I have a little bit of time before my show on Thursday night, the Gear and Demo show. Anyway, so just giving it a light sand here, just knocking down any dirt or grime or whatever might be on there. And I've got 4 little pieces of wood here I'm going to use as samples. Now, I can go super crazy and put them on little sticks, and, you know, I've watched videos of people doing this stuff, and they go really in-depth. Or I can drill holes in here and hang it in there, but I'm going quick and dirty on this. I'm just going to shoot some of that paint.
Styrofoam.
And I'm doing several different versions because, you know, I don't know how it's going to work out. So I'm going to do like several samples here.
Did you see the lady that was scared of a jar of olives?
And I can always shoot over the top of this again. The main thing is just to see how the finish, you know,
yeah, my
comes
special
out.
guest is
I'm
Laz.
using just a standard kind of tack cloth, right? It's not like those sticky kinds. It's just your microfiber cloth. And I'm just using this leftover box, crate and barrel box. It's a nice big box, plenty of space in there. I can just stack these in there, right?
Lady scared
and the
of
first
olives.
finish that I'm actually going to put on here is not that VHT stuff. But the first finish I'm going to put on here is actually an adhesion promoter.
That's not
I got this
stuff.
at an auto
Don't select that stuff.
shop, right? Auto like parts store, right? So this is supposed to help it bond top coats. It's fast drying and dries to a flat finish, and it's clear.
We had lots of olives in Greece.
So if
Johnny,
it's fast drying, that means I should be able to shoot another coat over this later today, maybe before the show.
I didn't get a chance to shoot any of
the
reddish orange color.
And I can show you that
I'll do some of that
here
tomorrow.
On the show.
And I'll do some more videos.
But I'm going ahead to shoot this video just so I can maybe post this up if you guys, you know, really want the detail of this kind of thing. Not everyone's going to want to care to watch all these little details, right? So I've got all these like.
This is how I made the fridge magnets, Zach. You're right.
Crazy with, you know,
giving me some ideas.
Like, you know, fan, filtered, blah blah blah. This is outdoors.
All right, we can end it.
Not even covering the table.
We can end it. So basically, all I do is obviously all I do is just spray some finish on there. So yeah, I'll have those sprayed with the reddish color, and then I'll put some stripes on there, and then I'll take it into like a Guitar Center or whatever, or maybe over to that showcase store, Johnny. Do they have
Guitar Showcase in San Jose?
In San Jose?
Dude, that's my favorite store. I can show you videos of me there yesterday, man.
I was surprised it took you that's a little while to finally discover that place. I'm glad you discovered them because I told you that was the coolest store.
That's my favorite store, man. Look at that. I was checking out this thing yesterday.
There you go. Gear and Demos, Johnny.
Yeah, it's finally the Gear and Demo show.
What is it called?
The Fender, I forget. Tone Master.
Tone Master somethinator.
Look at that. That's the Tone Master.
Tonernator.
I was using it yesterday, and it was awesomeness.
And look at this.
They have an Andy Summers setting.
Amazing.
I'll ask Andy on Saturday about this. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's the
See
Andy
if he
Summers
if they're using his name. Or what does it say? Does it say Summers setting, or what does it say?
It says Summers bottle.
Yeah, see, they won't. Yeah, obviously, obviously,
the Summers bottle. And then you guys saw the Wolfgangs I posted.
Very cool. I like that white one.
Discounted prices on Wolfgang guitars.
$900
Guitar Showcase.
Dang.
Look at that, Laz. Nice. You should go buy all those.
Yeah, I'm not buying any guitars for a while. I just went on a 3-week trip around the world, Johnny. I'm poor. Anyway, oh, right on. You've been doing some relicking, Kentucky boy. F350.
Kentucky, what's up, dude?
All right, so let's do the giveaway. Let's get this over with here. So shows 18 still here. I don't know if it's been refreshed or not, but Limon's getting antsy. He wants to get out of here too. So let's go ahead and present. Let's go ahead and present this here. All right. All right, you guys ready for this?
That was quick.
Finally. finally, Dan of New Jersey finally wins on the Gear and Demo show. Is that when they dumped the olives on the lady's head, or what happened? Finally, Dan of New Jersey, who's always wanted to win something here on the show, is finally
he wins a fridge magnet.
You get a, hey man, this came
all the way from Cairo.
This one, no, not Cairo, Jordan, Petra. Yeah, man. It came all the way, the thousands of miles it came. All right, man. So that's the show, you guys. I know, we try to please here. Limon wants to get out of here. And I really do appreciate all of you guys hanging out with us here. Johnny Bean, what are we going to be doing this Saturday?
Well, first of all, Friday, I'll be talking guitars tomorrow night on my channel. Link is right.
What kind of guitars?
All of them. All the guitars.
All of them?
I got something pretty cool stuff here to talk about. I don't know if do you even know about these, man? Do you know about these? Do you know about these guitars?
Which ones?
Do you know about these?
Les Pauls? I've heard of that guy.
Yeah, the Modern Light series. They're brand new.
Wow.
It's a brand new series of Les Pauls. We'll be talking about those tomorrow and more.
Very cool. I'm excited about that. Congratulations, Johnny. You should get that Aljon Go guy onto your show one of these days and talk some guitars. You could have that guy on Friday night. That'd be great.
I could.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for coming. Everyone's ditching the show already. But do appreciate that you guys came and hung out with me while I showed pictures of my vacation. But I thought people might want to know where I was and what I was doing. So, Did you guys have fun? Anyway. Limon, don't drink my wine. Silly bird. And yeah. I don't think I'll ever buy a real bouzouki because I'm not sure what kind of music I can make with it, but it is a thing. They do kind of look like that. That's a little tiny version of one. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate that, Jeff. It would have been nice if it was priced at $9.99, not $6.66 or $6.66. Anyway, there is that movie. Have you seen that? That was the best Halloween movie to watch this year. Studio 666. Have you seen that yet, Johnny?
No.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, it's pretty good. Limon, relax. I think you got spooked by all the sound machine stuff that we were pushing. So until next time, you guys.
Oh, on your side, I see.
Yeah. Until next time, you guys. Be good to each other.
I'll talk about tomorrow night on my channel, Jeff T.
Come hang out with Johnny on his show on Friday. I'll try to hang out there if I can. And I usually catch up on the videos if I can't watch them, at the time. And then Saturday, we're going to be hanging out. That'll be cool.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. Amazing. Andy Summers. It's one of my favorite guitars. Andy?
You said Eddie Summers.
Did I say Andy Summers?
You said Eddie.
No, I said Andy. I didn't say Eddie. You heard Eddie because you got Eddie on the brain.
No, you do. Your hat is striped.
Is it still there, or did it fall off? It's still there. Amsterdam.
It's still there.
Amsterdam. They didn't have any Van Halen related paraphernalia in Amsterdam, but I modded the hat. All right, you guys. So thanks for coming. Rock on. Until next time, you guys. Be good or be good at it. Limon, be good.